You know, if any franchise deserved a proper threequel, it was Left 4 Dead. But instead, we got 28 years later. Now don't get me wrong, I was hyped when this got announced, but it's been 18 years since 28 Weeks Later. And while this film doesn't directly continue that story, it serves as a follow-up to 28 Days Later. It's a little confusing, I know. So let's break it down. 28 Years Later kicks off strong. We're introduced to Jamie and Spike, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson and newcomer Alfie Williams. And the film quickly establishes their bond and what survival looks like in this new world. We also get a brutal opening, kids getting murked, bodies flying, reminiscent of the chaos that opened 28 Weeks Later. The tension is real and it hooks you early, but then we get an odd artistic choice. Rudyard Kipling's Boots plays over a montage of infected and wild animals. Now I've talked about this in a separate video, so check that out if you're curious. While the poem does evoke dread and repetition, in this moment it just felt out of place. Great idea, just bad execution. The story finds its rhythm again as Jamie begins teaching Spike how to survive, preparing him for a world beyond the camp. This dynamic is solid. It mirrors the themes of legacy, survival, and generational resilience. But the pacing really starts to wobble once Spike ventures out alone to find help for his mother who's suffering from terminal cancer. This journey could have been a powerful emotional arc, but instead of showing us Spike protecting and caring for his mother, tying it back to what Jamie taught him in the first part of the film, that lack of emotional grounding made it harder to stay connected. That said, Alfie Williams absolutely killed it. He brought that right balance of youthful innocence and fierce determination. He's easily the highlight of the film. Now, here's where things get a little bit messy. Spike makes it back to the camp only to leave again. Why? The camp is literally the safest place he's been in. It felt like the film just needed to push the plot forward, and from there just threw all logic out the window. And the ending. A random character returns with a group of other survivors, and they start doing parkour and, I don't know, maybe
Gymkata, the fusion of gymnastics and karate.
In that moment, all I could think was,
who are these niggas?
And of course, the movie ends on a cliffhanger. One of those, hey, we got a sequel coming kind of endings, except the way this movie's tracking at the box office, we really may never see it. 28 Years Later had potential. A strong cast, a brutal engaging start, a solid new lead in Alfie Williams. But it loses momentum halfway through with odd creative choices, uneven pacing, and a finale that feels like a setup for a sequel it hasn't even earned yet. It's not terrible, but after nearly 2 decades, it just doesn't deliver the weight it should have. I'm gonna give it a nice guy score of 5.5 out of 10. So what did you think of 28 Years Later? Did it live up to the legacy of the original films, or should they just have scrapped this movie entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've seen 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later, let me know which one's your favorite. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Remember, keep believing, keep breathing, and as always, keep pushing peace. Catch you guys in the next one.